Good evening everyone, welcome to the Cardiff City Hall. It's been a long day. Just a quick welcome for your very own Nathan Cleverly just walked into the building, everybody. Round of applause. I'd say this is a wonderful turnout tonight. It's the first time we've done a press conference about this time, and genuinely want to thank everyone for turning out. Obviously we were here earlier in the year with a great show when Lee fought Rendell Monroe. It was a packed house, and the press conferences, the weigh-ins, everything we've done here in Wales has been so well attended. So once again, you've excelled yourself, and we really thank you for coming out. Of course, the main event tonight, if you like, is to discuss the eagerly awaited and anticipated rematch between Nathan Cleverly and Tony Bellew. Already been in Liverpool today at the Echo Arena. It was another great turnout, and Nathan had his fair share of jeers that he overcome. I'm sure you'll do the same to Tony. It's all very jovial, it's all in great spirits, and we're looking forward to a wonderful fight. A fight that we saw first time around was so close, and this time around I think it's going to be even better. More animosity, more rivalry, and you'll see plenty of that later on from these two. So, welcome to Nathan, and Tony will be with us shortly. Nathan, you look like you've got a smile on your face now you've done the hard bit. Now you're in front of your own people. What I wanted to do as well today is bring up this young man to my left, Lee Selby. Someone who's got a huge fight on his hands at the O2 Arena a week on Saturday. It's an IBF final eliminator against Joel Brunker. For those of you that are aware of final eliminators, it basically means that victory over Joel Brunker, who's 26 fights, undefeated Australian, will mean that Lee Selby will become the mandatory challenger and get a shot at Yevgeny Gradovich for the IBF world title. It's a pivotal point in his career. We've come a long way, obviously defeating Martin Lindsay on one of our shows in Belfast, to fighting in Blackpool, in Hull, at the O2, and then twice here, which you guys really came out and supported him and showed us that we've really got a superstar on our hands. Against Brunker, he has a whole new test altogether. Like I said, the top quality fighter Lee Selby has faced in his career so far. He's just got back from Los Angeles, where he's been sparring with all the top fighters out there. The camp's gone great. You know that he's a man of few words, but that's all going to change tonight. He's promised me he'll do at least half an hour up here. So, this is the last chance you're going to get to see him and speak to him, have photos with him before that O2 fight. We're expecting around 6,000 at the O2 next week, and we hope that a lot of you will be there supporting him. So to cheer him on and to cheer him up now onto the stage, please put your hands together for the British Commonwealth WBC International Champion, Lee Selby.
Like as you said, I'm on a few words. I get more nervous with this press conference than the actual fight. But my training camp's gone excellent. I've been out to America for 2 weeks sparring, and before that, about 7 weeks ago, I was out with Kiko Martinez, getting him ready for his fight with Carl Frampton. And then I was sparring numerous rounds, 12 rounds at a time, 7 weeks ago, so I'm in tremendous shape. Out in America, I went to Freddie Roach's gym, the Wildcat. I sparred with a Filipino, I sparred with a Russian. I've had all types of sparring. From novice Mexicans who were there trying to kill me, to elite fighters, unbeaten fighters. So everything's on track, it's all going well, and I'm ready to put on the show October 11th.
Lee, I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay, you might get a couple of words out of it.
You haven't spoken up yet. Joel Brunker, definitely the toughest test of your career. I know you've sparred him before. What sort of fight are you expecting at the O2 on the 11th?
I know it's going to be a very tough fight. The first time I went to America, to Mayweather's gym, he was there, and I sparred with him on numerous occasions. I sparred with him in the Mayweather's gym, and at Johnny Tocco's gym, and the Hit Factory, Eddie Mustafa's gym. So I know him pretty well. We must have sparred about 30 rounds together. So coming away from that, we've both gone into our camps knowing what to expect. A tough fight for either of us.
I remember watching you box at Newport Leisure Centre a few years ago in front of about 300 people defending your title. And I remember the look on your face when you walked out against Rendell Monroe, and there was nearly 5,000 in there on their feet at the Motor Point Arena.
That's it, I've done it the hard way, fighting on these small these small shows in front of a couple of hundred people. And now I'm selling out, well, I sold out the Motorpoint Arena, fighting in front of thousands. I started from the bottom, I won the Welsh title, Celtic, British, Commonwealth, the WBC International 2 times, and all that's left is the world title, and I've cleaned every belt in boxing.
And I think a special well done as well to Jamie and Chris Sanagar, and Anthony, of course, your trainer, who's really invested their time and money in Lee Selby from the small hall shows, and investing a lot of time and effort in Welsh boxing as well. From my point of view, I think Lee Selby is a superstar in world boxing. I think he's got it all, and I think you're going to see a devastating performance from him on October 11th. And we'd love the opportunity to try and bring Gradovic here next summer as Welsh boxing continues to be. So ladies and gentlemen, show your support next week at the O2, Lee Selby. Guys, we're going to have about a 10-minute break now, and Lee's going to be available for photos and one-on-ones with the media, and then we'll begin the main event. Thank you very much.